all you did, and I've been watching with interest on social media the videos that you have made. The stories that have been told by some of our local residents have been inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. I'll take the report as read, but if there is an opportunity, I would like to speak.
Councillors, are there any questions of the author? And absolutely, we'd love for you to speak to the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd just like to make a few additions to this report as read, since obviously it was written. There have been a few updates which I thought the councillors would be keen to hear about the Welcoming Communities programme. Firstly, I'd like to thank councillors, and particularly the Mayor, who have supported by attending our workshops and also participating in the councillor survey. The feedback has been fantastic, and thank you very much for coming. It was great to see you here and for you to fully participate, even if you were a little bit outside your comfort zones. Secondly, we have completed our community consultation round that finished last Wednesday evening. The response from community has been incredibly positive, and we have had numerous robust and very thoughtful discussions. And in terms of just some very indicative numbers, so these are indicative at this stage, we have received a total of 247 responses to that feedback, and within that there are some 434 different ideas for different activities on how we can make our district more welcoming. So my job now is to take those many ideas and wrap them into our welcoming plan, which I am currently in drafting. The first draft of that plan actually is to be received by Immigration New Zealand tomorrow. So I'm heading back to do some more work. And from that, then we will be looking towards the 30th of April, where we will be submitting that final plan to Immigration New Zealand. I'm planning to workshop that plan with our councillors around the 10th of May. I'll get to confirm that date. And we are looking towards adopting the plan instead of in May to do that in June at the Finance and Business Support Committee meeting. In terms of some additions to some financial implications, since writing this report, we have also received a small amount of seed funding from Immigration New Zealand. That particular seed funding is to assist with the activities that we are going to put into our welcoming plan to give them a bit of a head start. So that money will be shared between ourselves here in Ashburton District and also Selwyn. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Councillor Reveley?
Yeah, thanks, Lana. How big a work stream do you think is going to come from this? Are we looking at half a staff, a whole full-time job, or how big do you think the job, just from your point of view, not holding you to it, just where do you think it's going from here?
So my role is, obviously I'm contracted through to the end of the pilot of this particular initiative that ceases in September of next year. We as a council have secured funding for that first year through the long-term plan. Year two, councillors will need to make a decision as to the ongoing longevity of this particular role through the annual planning process. In terms of the workload, remembering that the initiatives or activities that are going to be included in the welcoming plan are not all council-led. We are partnering, or they are being led by significant community organisations out there. My role is to assist, perhaps lead some of those, but to assist and make the connections, but to then step away and allow the community to take those on. This is the community's plan is to be driven by the community. We are a part of that, so we'll have some role within that.
Councillor Lovett?
I'm just going to ask about the Newcomers Network. Is this going to fit in with them, what they're doing? Will they pick up some of this work, or are you two independents running along, or what is the relationship here?
So the Newcomers Network, the program and our particular initiative are complementary. Their focus is directly dealing with newcomers. Our focus is directly working with the community to involve them in helping to support our newcomers. Adi, who's the coordinator of the Newcomers Network, is very much involved in this. There are some activities that will be in the plan, which will be led by the Newcomers Network, and he will be assisting with some of the other activities as well, but we work complementary to each other.
Excellent answer. Lindsay, I actually had a question for you, please. I realise that sometimes it's very difficult to say nice things about oneself. So I come to you in regards to some of the work that Alana is doing.
Mm-hmm.
I note that the final bullet point under key actions states that Alana will be representing the New Zealand Welcoming Communities program at the Welcoming Cities Symposium in Adelaide. I'm wondering if you could just detail when Alana is going and why she will be going.
Alana has already been. So Alana actually attended this in March 23rd, wasn't it? Yes, and spent a couple of days in Adelaide representing New Zealand along with Immigration New Zealand. I have spoken to council before. Alana was chosen because of the draft ideas and plans and her participation in some of the national workshops. She has shown leadership and actually represented Ashburton extremely well. So we have to tip our hats off to Alana for the work that she's done, and she's been recognized on a national level and then showcased at the international level. So we have a lot of hope for when the draft plan goes tomorrow. Alana's been putting in a lot of hours to get that ready based on the feedback from the community. And Immigration New Zealand had a deadline for us of the 30th of April, which was really tight, considering the work that needed to be done. When council has the opportunity to workshop it and take a look at, these will be things that Immigration New Zealand will have actually given us some feedback on. And I think it is appropriate that somehow, as this council, and we'll do it hopefully through the media, that we actually really highlight the fact that we've got a natural leader here, that we were very fortunate to be able to recruit Alana from Australia to actually come lead this project for us.
Thank you very much. And Alana, thank you for representing this district, who is doing this work on behalf of this region. And thank you for representing this country and showcasing the work that you did in Australia. So it's greatly appreciated. Councillors, we do have a recommendation here. This is on page 174, item 6.10.2. Councillor Ridley.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to move the recommendation as receivers for.
Councillor Bell. Okay, so Councillor Ridley has moved, Councillor Bell has seconded. Matter is open for debate. There being none, I'm happy to put the recommendation. All in favour, please say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you very much. Councillor